we'll try again, guys. Sorry, it's saying cloudy connection, so I will try again. Wait for a few people to jump on. I'm sure Izzy's going to jump on. If it does go off again, hello guys, I will keep trying and trying. It just said cloudy, and it's on one bar, which is probably not that good, but we'll see. I might have to jump into the settings or something and see what is going on. If it does it again, we'll jump into the settings and we'll find out what's going on. Hope everyone liked the videos I posted this morning on the YouTube and TikTok channel. I did enjoy posting the videos for you guys to watch and to see what was going on. Hey Izzy, how you going? Had a bit of trouble with the internet, so if it cuts in and out, don't worry about it, because I will restart it again. How are you? How are you, Big? I am good. I'm good. Izzy, Harley phoned me up this morning to let me know asked me who I wanted to work with. I'm trying to get them both on board if I can. Both of the new girls. I'm trying to my hardest. I like working with both of them. If worst comes to worst, I would probably pick the lady I had yesterday, Jeddah, because she was very nice. So I'd probably pick Jeddah, but I also do like working with the other girl. So yes, it does make it very hard. But I had to talk to Harley. She's going to see what she can do, and then she'll get back to me, and then I will say to her, yes, okay, I will, want to work with Jeddah, or I want to work with the other girls. So I left the ball in her court to help me out a bit. Get some new. Now I'm tired. Yeah, I'm here now at the moment because Ruby's starting at 12 o'clock. And you know me, I always do a live 40 minutes before the support people come, or 30 minutes before the support people come. And I did say yesterday that I was going to go live, and I am here doing the live and thanking everyone for watching the videos that I watched, that I put out of the car, and the tyre man explaining to everybody about the canvas on the tyres and stuff like that. I was on this morning, Izzy. I did go on to the YouTube, the TikTok channel. I was on there for about half an hour. I think it was about 8:30 or 9 o'clock. Could have been 9 o'clock I was on that channel. Or 8 o'clock, something like that. I was on the TikTok channel again, doing a live over there, because, as people know, we've got a lot of followers on my TikTok channel as well. And most of you have come over here to watch what I'm doing over here, which is great. I love all the new subscribers that are so far over here. If you want to subscribe, please keep subscribing to our channel. It does help the algorithm of the channel, and it gives us more, it grows the channel more, which is what we want. So far, I noticed we're still hovering around the 5,551 mark. We have lost a couple of subscribers. This I don't know why, but all I ask is, if you are still subscribed, please stay subscribing. I'll shout out to everyone. Hi, how are you? There will be a live with Ruby today when she gets here. I've got to go and vote today. Videos coming up on that. Also got to do cooking. Mum's already done, so we can just have a bit of fun probably. Hey Jen, how are you? Welcome to the live chat, Jen. I hope you are fine. Yeah, I've got Ruby coming today. Ruby's coming at 12 o'clock. It's very windy here on the Gold Coast. Yeah, I'm not talking about me having baked beans either. That's a totally different story. I had baked beans about, I think it was about 10:30, an hour ago. I had baked beans, cold baked beans from, tipped it from the can into the thing so I could have something to eat. So I had some baked beans for a change. I don't know, I just fancied baked beans, so I had baked beans. And before anyone comes out with a comment, the more you eat, the more you toot. Yeah, well, this is true. This is very, very true. um, People are wondering what did I get up to this morning. I will tell you. I went through the whole of the van. I checked up the liquids. I topped off the coolant system a little bit. Yeah, I put some fresh coolant in the bottle for the radiator. I put some more coolant. Topped it right over the maximum a quarter, just that much over to get some more new coolant in it, and that will last it for another 6 or 7 months. And then we go for the other if we go for another service, they will. I've got a new mechanic now, so he'll be able to do a radiator flush and stuff like that, and you know, do all the good stuff. My old mechanic, as people know, if you watch that video I put out this morning, where the guy was explaining about the tyres being like that, out of balance, and one like that. The video is out there. Go and watch it. It's on TikTok and YouTube. Do go watch it. I put it on both channels because I thought, yeah, people, deserve to know, that some mechanics don't do good wheel alignments. They just, just muck around and sort of, say, oh yeah, that's all right, it's good enough. Yeah, she'll be right. But the way to see that is go for a drive after your mechanic's done a wheel alignment for you, and if your car pulls to the left straight away, that's a shocking wheel alignment. If it goes dead straight in a straight line, it's not wearing the camber off the tyres and that, then it's a good wheel alignment. And I know what people are saying, well, Peter, why don't you become a mechanic? I did work at a mechanic workshop, pulling out diffs and gearboxes when I was younger. I think I was about 35. The reason why I didn't stay at the job, I went to Melbourne to live, as most people know, and the job, I only done 4 hours a day because of my ADHD and that, and it just got a bit too much for me. And after 3 or 4 years, we went to Melbourne, and that was it. I haven't worked since, only by doing my YouTube, which is a hobby for me, and my TikTok, and videoing and doing the TikTok and the YouTube. Doing hobbies. They're my hobbies. Doing the YouTube, doing the TikTok. They are my hobbies. Being here for you guys, talking to you guys, showing what's going on, and all the good jazz. All the good jazz, that goes along with what I do and who I am. And I like to have fun with you guys, talking to you guys, and just seeing what everyone gets up to is a pleasure. And of course, when people subscribe to the channel, it's really good, because people watch the videos then, and the videos get more recommendations. Sorry about this. My dog is here. I don't know why she decided she wanted to come out with me. She has been upstairs eating eating her thing upstairs. I'm just looking at my couch, because I don't want the dog to jump all over. It's a nice leather couch. And everyone knows now that the couch is permanently in here. It's super glued in and strapped and bolted down. So Cindy, stop licking me. I'll knock your dinner. So yeah, it was a hell of a day yesterday. We waited 3 hours at the mechanics at the tyre place for the tyres to arrive. The tyres were on the mid-morning truck run. So the truck driver that bought the tyres for me to purchase from the guy at the tyre place was running a bit late. He was meant to deliver them yesterday. He turned up at 4 o'clock, not yesterday, the day before, and they closed about 4 o'clock. So he was told, to come back tomorrow morning or drop them off around the back, which he didn't do. So he had to come back again yesterday, and he didn't get there till about 11:30. The guy that put the tyres on for me, the boss, Cameron, he did say, I do apologise, Pete, for tyres not being here. and all this. And I said, well, look, Cameron, it's not your fault. It can't be helped. And he was, I'm just stretching my legs. He was really cool about it, Cameron. He apologised. He tried to make me, his assistant there tried to make me a cup of coffee, but I don't drink coffee when I've had a coffee already in the morning. So I sat there. I had me water, and I was just mucking around, just watching people as they came in and just talking to the different people that came in the building and saying hello to them. And the lady with the dog that came in, which I said over on the TikTok channel, I was talking to her about her dog, how old he was, because he's a German Shepherd, long hair. And she said to me, what did she say to me? He's a year old. He's a year-old German Shepherd. Kindest dog you ever could see. Because, some German Shepherds are really snappy. This one, what she said to him, he sat, he came up to me, I patted him and all that. And they're good dogs. If I had the chance to buy another dog, if something did happen to poor Cindy here, I would definitely buy a German Shepherd or something. When I move out, I would definitely buy a German Shepherd. Reason being, I know they're big dogs. I know they're a handful to look after, and you've got to be strong and all that when you're walking them. I just like them because they're an affectionate dog. They're real good guard dogs. So someone like me, I reckon they'll be really cool for me. I know they come with a lot of, they cost a lot to feed because they're big dogs, eh? But in the end, you've got to, if you love something, you go out there and get. I mean, Cindy's alright, but Cindy's only a small. I mean, if you look at Cindy's little paws, Cindy's only got small little paws. Cindy, what are you doing? Let me look. I'm just trying to check Cindy's hair because it's got some. And Cindy's only small, so Cindy's a good indoor dog. She's a good indoor dog, but when it comes for a dog that you want to take everywhere with you, and for the dog not to yap like Cindy does, well, those dogs are pretty good. What about you, Izzy? Have you got a dog? I know you said about there's a cat where you live, that you got a cat there, but have you got a dog as well? And this dog is like a grandma. It sits up and it watches everyone that goes by. Welcome. Hi, Pete. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the YouTube live. I hope you're enjoying. We started about 13 minutes ago because I done one live and it was it said cloudy day, so it stopped, unfortunately. So I decided to restart the live and see how we go on this live. Now, we've just been talking about what happened yesterday, what the day was yesterday, how we waited around and all that, and my reactions when the tyres put on the van, it was pretty good. I had this strong reaction. Oh, thank you for liking the live, most appreciated. It was a strong reaction. I was really, really sort of speechless when I saw them on here. I am happy because I got new shock. You see, they do move, but then they stop, which they should, see. Do it again. There you go. See, they go. Yep. Yeah. See, they go and then they go boom and they stop. The other ones wouldn't even go boom. They were just so solid because they were seized up completely. I don't know how it got a roadworthy, this van. I don't know how this van from the car yard got a roadworthy. I really don't know. Because those shockies were pretty well buggered. I mean real buggered. So and I won't go on about about car yards and that, because some people do work in car yards, and I don't want to give people a hard time, because not everyone does look at this and say, oh yeah, that's fine, let it go through. I do think people that do the roadworthies and that, they should really look at these Japanese import vans, the shockies and stuff, and really just have a look at them and see, take them for a drive and see how if they're stiff and stuff like. Do it like a shocky test or something. Then people know, what they're getting into. And even the mechanics that service these before they, like when I picked this one up, it was fully serviced, oil, stuff like that. But you know, the mechanics sort of said, well, you know, by the way, you know, it needs shockies on it. And then the car dealer could have said to me, well, yeah, well, look, you need shockies eventually. And then I would have known, yeah. But see, I do know that car dealers too, they want to sell the vehicle, and of course they're not going to tell you every little thing what's going on with it. They want to get it out the yard and get it sold to you. So then after that's your problem, sort of thing. So that's just the way it works. There's an old saying called buyer beware. So it's buyer beware of what you see, sort of thing, because not always when you buy a vehicle, as people know, you get what you pay for when it's a second-hand vehicle. It's just maybe you and pot luck. And what I said on the live chat on the TikTok channel, I did say to new people that were thinking of buying cars, especially young people, because young people haven't got the experience like us elderly people have got, that have bought cars, traded them in and stuff like that. I mean, I've had a lot of experience with cars when I bought them from car yards. I know what to do. It's best for people that don't know about cars, and if you're young and you're just buying your first car, the advice I would give you is take it to your mechanic, get a pre-check done on it before you buy it. Get him to write down exactly what's wrong with the vehicle, what needs to be done to it. Then go back to the car dealership and say, well, hey, he's found all this here that is wrong with it. Can you fix it? And if they say, oh yeah, sure, yeah, no worries, we'll fix it. You know, they'll fix it, fair enough. And then say, okay, I now want to take it back to my mechanic to make sure all the jobs you have said that you've done have been done. And if they say yes, they have all been done, go ahead with the purchase. If they say, oh no, you know, they didn't do this, they didn't do that, then go back and ask them, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that for me? This is what was discussed, you know, that needed to be done. How come you didn't do this? You know, and then you can just say, well, look, I'm not interested. If you're not going to fix that, I'm not interested. You know, either lower the price for me, or I'll just walk away. You sort of have got that option, but I would go and get them checked over first before you. That's why I'm putting these videos out, so people know what I've done with the van, and you know what the van has cost me, even though it's a low kilometre motor, even though it's only done 99,000 for a high ace. There was still lots of things that needed to be addressed on it. So yeah, I decided to put little videos out, and you know, as I said, I am going to do a breakdown video on how much everything has cost, and show the receipts and stuff like that, so then people know about the receipts that I've got and how much this cost me, how much that cost me. So you know, you people that are just thinking about buying a second-hand vehicle, Cindy won't get their fingers burnt, sort of thing. Here, go on the pillow. Here, on the pillow. Won't get your fingers burnt. So that's why I'm putting. Hang on, Cindy. That's why you got dirt. Hang on. That's why I'm putting that. There we go. That's why I'm putting the video out. These videos out to show people that it's very easy to get burnt by buying second-hand vehicles. That's all about that. Anyway, looking forward to going out today. Definitely am looking forward to getting in this baby and you know, driving it to the thing I've got to do. Do get a... Yes, get a mechanic. That's right, Izzy. You get your car checked. That's right. Get your car checked. Get your car checked, because if you don't, you can end up probably buying a lemon. And as you know, buying a lemon costs you a lot of money to get the things fixed on these things. So always go for a car inspection. Ask them, go underneath. If even if you don't know what you're looking for, take someone with you that knows what they're looking for, and get them to go underneath. Bounce the car like that to see how the shockies are. Go underneath, see if there's any oil leaks. Go around the front, open the bonnet. If the motor's warm, it's in the car yard. If the motor's been like warmed up for 5 or 10 minutes, you probably know there's a reason why they warmed it up, or they probably shifted it or something. Walk around it, let it cool off, let it cool to cold. Open the cap, the radiator cap, and just have a look inside the radiator cap or the bottle, whatever they've got in them. Just have a look and see if there's any milkiness. If there's any milkiness, you know it's a blown head gasket. If you've got a car, if you check up your oil, right, and you know that the oil is milkiness and it's very thin, down like that, down the stick, it's burning a bit of oil. Also, another tip to look out for, I did put a video out about this on the TikTok channel, but it was only short, so we'll go into more detail now. Other things to look out for if you do buying a second-hand vehicle. Get someone to start it, right? Let it get up to the running temperature. Go underneath and have a listen to any tick 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 tap 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 noises from the sump, because when the oil gets thin, when it's warmed up, it expands, right? It goes thin, it expands, right? So if they've got a thicker oil in there and it breaks down, it gets a bit thin, you'll hear it go tap 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 tap. You'll know there's a bearing on its way, or the motor needs to be rebuilt. In that case, then you walk away. You say, no, this car, it needs new motor in it. And and there's other little things you can do, but with the modern cars, it's very hard to diagnose them. Another trick is, when you're buying a second-hand motor, second-hand car, you can also, say with me, take the oil cap off, right? Start the car, rev it a bit. If it blows heavily through the where you put the oil in, it's got tired bearings and rings. So they're the main things you could look out for. And of course, with the tyre situation, go and have a look. Put your hand like that on the tyre, feel it, look at the edges to make sure there's no rubbing or scoring. Most cars, probably you could see the mag brakes on them. If they've got mag wheels, you can see inside them. Just try and put your finger like that and see how much meat the brakes have got left on them, because at the end of the day, you don't want to buy a car that hasn't got much meat on its brakes, have you? You want a car that's reliable and that's going to do the job. So they're the main things to look out for. And I'm not an expert on this, but I'm just giving you my advice from experience of going to car yards with my father, and what I, when I bought my first car, what I looked out for. And I did spend a lot of money on top of that, bits and pieces, because it was a fairly old car. So I did, I do know what to look for on the old cars. What's that? Breathe. Stop. Other things, if you want to know about other things, do a light check. Get someone to put the brake pedal down. Do a light check to make sure your stop lights are working. Get the indicators going. Put the indicators on. Make sure someone's standing at the back and at the front. Make sure they're both going. Put the air conditioning on. Is the main thing. Put the air conditioning on. Let the engine run with the air conditioning on. Make sure you're getting cool air through the system. And then also keep an eye on your temperature gauge. Make sure it's not climbing. If it's climbing, you know you've got a thermostat that's sticking on it. They're tips when you buy the car. Tips for when you got the car at home and you know you're happy with your purchase. Things then what you do is take it to your mechanic, even if it's had a service from the car yard, fine. And you know, we're talking about really second-hand cars, like these Japanese imports. Take it to your mechanic, even though they give you a good warranty. Still take it to your mechanic. Get get them to do another oil change. Get them to do this. Get them to do that, and then you've got a peace of mind. Because I know some people, they say, oh yeah, the car yard's good, they'll look after me. If it's a brand new car, yes, that's fine. Or a demo model with only 20,000, 30,000 K on the clock. And it's a demo model from a car yard that sells brand spanking new cars, and yeah, fair enough. But you know, don't forget the second-hand car market. Car dealers that do the second-hand cars, if you're not quite sure what to get, you can get yourself in a lot of trouble with buying a car. I mean, car yard people, they study people that come in, right? As soon as they see you come in the door, they're going to know, we've got him. We've got this one. And they can tell you any story they can, and because maybe you don't know much about cars, you'll turn around and say, oh, really? Oh, okay. And you'll end up buying it, and you'll end up spending tens of thousands of dollars on it, probably, you know, doing this, doing that, because you believed them, and that's what they told you, and you went along with it. And in that case, there's no getting out of it, because you believe what the guy said. So you know, in that case, just be careful which car you're going to buy and when you purchase them, because cars are not they're not the cheapest of vehicles to own. And don't forget too, the more money you sink into a car by doing the repairs and that, don't think when you're going to sell that car that you're going to get double the money for it, because you're not. If like on this one here, I've put an extra maybe 11,000 in on top of the 28,000 I bought the van for, right? No way in the world would I get 38,000 for this van. No way. No way. I'm lucky. Lucky if I get 20,000. Lucky. And that's 18,000 gone. But I didn't do it for the resale value. I done it for sentimental reasons, because I love my van. I love driving it. It's such a cool rig to drive, and I want to enjoy it. It's set up the way I want it. Only thing in the future maybe is we'll get a small table for here, and job's a good one. That'll be a while down the track. We'll see. We'll find one for 10, 15 bucks, something like that, 20 bucks. Maybe at Lifeline, we'll see. And that's it. And then we'll put it behind here. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I really want to do to it, because the table's good for when you have your lunch and that. You can just put it on the top. And I do want to do like picnics, go to the spit with the support people. You know, park your van up, open the back door, and just chill out on the couch, do a live stream, and just just relax and do videos of the beach and stuff like that. And you go down to Paradise Point and places like that. And we will try to do others. Like I do bowling. Everyone knows I do bowling. We were meant to go bowling today, but we didn't get to go there because Ruby's starting later, so that's fine. We can't help that. Fortunately bowling is off for today. But there'll be the week after next, because next week is still a budget week till the pay week, which is next week after next. So that works out good anyway, because sometimes in life, and that's another thing I'm going to put out there now. Don't do like I did. Don't really do things all at once, sort of thing, because it can leave you short on the readies. Luckily I've got readies in my pocket, so I'm right, and I've got readies at the front there, so I'm alright. But I've got my parents that help me out. But for anyone else that thinks, oh yeah, I'll get everything done at once, don't get everything done at once, because it can leave you short. Just get things done that you've really got to get done. Yeah, just get things done that you really have to get done, because it will leave you short. Especially these high aces. I don't know much about them, but these high aces seem to they really seem to take a lot of cash to get them up to where they should be, and I don't know why. I mean, I remember back in the day, I was going to buy a Toyota, I don't know, like a Tarago thing. It was a 94 model, 84 model, sorry, not 94, you doofus. It was an 84 model, 7-seater. It was beautiful, right? And I went there, I put the deposit down because I liked it. Only done 40,000 Ks, right? Had a good, back in the day, had a good mechanic, right? I phoned him up and said, look, I'm buying a van. I just put the deposit down. They gave me a good trading for my other one. You know, can you have a look at it? He asked me, well, what is it? I said, it's a Toyota Tarago Japanese import. He said to me, don't touch it, Pete. Do not touch it. And I turned around to him and I said to him, why? He said, because it's only done 40,000 K and it's been sitting around, you're going to end up with problems. Like, you know, the motor will have to be rebuilt because the rings will expand in the heat and they'll jam up, and you know, all this kind of stuff. So fair enough, I walked away and I bought the Tarago I had. So that's back in the day. Japanese imports were probably more worse then, because they were, you know, I think it was an 84. It was about 16 years old, 17 years old. And I only done low Ks, but you know, it was apparently it was an ex-ambulance or something from Japan, and it was decked out pretty cool. So yeah, we didn't really know the history of it. Like, you know, you don't really know the service history of them. Like, you don't know what's been done to them, what hasn't been done, and sometimes sometimes you really take a gamble in, you know, when you do buy them. But these days they're 100% better, because they have to be checked over completely before they come over from Japan. But what they sometimes overlook, because maybe they can't judge it as well. Of course, they can't judge when you're you know, you've got to replace that, because wear and tear. Most of the stuff on this that I've done is just because of you know, maintenance. It hasn't been, you know, it's stuff that's been overdue. It hasn't been done for quite a while, and it's just really maintenance stuff that's been on this van that had to be done, that wasn't done. And you know, because you got the service book is in Japan, in Japanese, unfortunately, and I don't speak Japanese, unfortunately. If I did, I'd be bloody lucky. I can't even read Australian, so you know. So yeah, it does make it hard to sort of know the history of the vehicle, to sort of know really like logbook on it. Like the owner that owned this before me, Cindy said, there's no logbook to say what was done, when it was done. So you've got to really then take pop luck and go to go to your mechanic and say, well, look, you know, this needs doing, that needs doing, you know, can you check all this over? And they'll let you know, oh yeah, that maintenance has to be done, that has to be done, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's 11:52. Thank you, Izzy. So it's 11:53 actually, Izzy. You're a minute behind. You need to get your watch fixed. Wind it up. So yeah, you have to really take those things into account too. I've been lucky with Troy, because I have got Troy pretty much dialed into where he has to be. 11:54. You're a minute fast again. Is he? Hang on, I'll check with my watch. Now mine's 11:53. There you go. Is it? See, 11:53. There you go. Mine is 11. Izzy was good yesterday. Actually, Izzy was good. Joking apart from Izzy, Izzy was good yesterday. Izzy said to the new girl, it's 4:01. You're a minute late from leaving. Izzy really cracked me up yesterday when she came out with, it's 11:04. You're really running 1 minute late. And if someone runs late when they get it, Izzy's got the stopwatch out, and Izzy says 12 o'clock. You have been running a little bit. It's really good. It's good to have someone like Izzy on the live chats and that, because they do. She does brighten the live chats up a bit. She really does. The things that Izzy does for the live chats is unbelievable. Especially when people say nasty things, Izzy gets a bit upset with them. And that's, you know, it's called being a good moderator. Being a good moderator is letting people know when they've done something wrong, when they haven't done something. Izzy sort of takes her job very seriously, which is really, really cool. It's really good. See, 11:55. Izzy gives the time updates, which is good. She lets me know, you know, when things. Yes, I do. See, Izzy's pretty good. Izzy's I wish there were more people like Izzy. She's a very nice person. Always looking out for me. Always. I've known Izzy. Izzy and I are like we're like best mates. You know, we're best mates. She's always there for me. Always sort of looking out for me and stuff like that, which is really cool. And she showed, what was that teddy bear you had? You showed us yesterday, the blue one. Remember that big blue one? What was it called again? There was a teddy bear that Izzy showed me yesterday, and I've forgotten the name of it. It's that's the one. Yeah, Izzy showed me this great big teddy bear that. It sounds quite good actually, because I am a toy collector when it comes to teddy bears, as you know from my bunnies and the Bunnings warehouse dolls that I've got, like say with me Bridget Bear and Bo, and you know I do collect teddies. I know most people will say, well, why do you want teddies for, Big Pete? You're a man, you're not a little kid anymore. The reason being I collect teddies for, because I don't know, it's you know, I haven't got a partner in my life, and I just, you know, I collect teddies, you know, for, you know, something to do, and I like a hobby, not like YouTube. YouTube is a special hobby for me. It's like me second channel, but I take more interest in the YouTube channel really than I do on the TikTok channel. TikTok channel is my other channel. Don't get me wrong. It's a very important channel. It's the channel that first started the ball rolling for me in the social media thing. It really, you know, started off for me, and I really did, you know, enjoy doing the TikTok. But once the TikTok got up to a certain level, this is for all the new people that have subscribed to the channel. And wondering how come he's got two channels, how come the Dream Team is a TikTok channel and a YouTube channel. It's, I show everyday living with, yeah, say with me ADHD and stuff like that, like I've got, and that you can follow, it's to show everyone really, you can follow your goals and your dreams and stuff like that. You don't have to worry about that's better. You don't have to worry about sort of not, you know, being able to do something. You get out there, give it a go. That's what I say. I mean, if you're gonna stuff up, you're gonna stuff up. And you know, everyone knows, everyone in life does stuff up when they do certain things. I mean, it just can't be helped. As I said in one of my previous lives before, just a couple of weeks ago now, none of us are perfect. Everyone has got a problem, a disability, something like that. We've all got faults, and the best way, to sort of overcome them is, to get out there, do what you can do, and just stay focused on what, get something in your head and think, oh well, this is what I'm going to aim for today. If it doesn't happen, and you think you can't do it, take a step back and say, okay, I will try this again tomorrow and see how it'll go. If I get more courage, I will then go tomorrow and then try the goal that I have to do. Because don't forget, setting goals, you don't always can do them in one hit. Sometimes people get a bit scared of doing the goals, and they sort of think, oh well, no, I really can't do this. It's too much happening all at once. So yeah, my advice on that, because I do give advice out here on the channel as well, is take a step back. Just take a step back, breathe in. If it's a goal that you're just working on, it's just something that you want to do in life, and like for me, example, starting a YouTube channel, right? Before I started the YouTube channel, it took me about 2 or 3 weeks to actually plan the YouTube channel, plan the name, what I was going to put on this channel. Yes, easy time. What I was going to put on the channel, what the channel was going to be about. But then when all of my support team and me sat down, we realised that the Dream Team channel was going to be basically a YouTube channel, Dream Team channel, about everyday what I do. Just a bigger version with like more videos and short videos and photos stuff, which I've got to do some community photos. I will be doing that too on the community page. I haven't done that for a while, and I have to do that. And it was like that sort of thing to make the channel bigger. And sometimes you got to plan these things. Like, I didn't know this channel was going to take off the way it's taken off, and it's thanks to you lovely people that have subscribed and watched my channel and watched all the lives and been there from all these lives that I do. It's it's thanks to you guys that watch all these lives and that are here for the lives. It sort of make the channel what it is, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do the channel. It would be pretty hard for me to do the channel without you guys. So once again, I'm always saying it, and I'll say it again. I do thank all you guys and love all you guys that do give me the support, that are here for me, and you recognise the channel. You're really good people. Couldn't ask for a better team of people for the channel. And that's all I've really got to say about that. You are a good bunch of people, terrific people actually. I've never met people like you before. Most 99.9% of you people are really decent people. There's always a couple of people that are sort of say with me, like to cause trouble on the Dream Team, but most of you people, 99%. There's always a couple of you people that that like to say things, that aggravate other people. I get that. No one is perfect. I do get that. But yeah, I mean, most of you are pretty good. I like that people leave the comments. I do go to the comments section, because in the morning your comments come up. I do go to the comments section, and I do see people that have said, Peter, like your channel, fantastic job you're doing. And yeah, I do appreciate that. It makes the channel go good. And we hope on Monday when Maddie comes, she does bring the sticker, we can do a video of taking the old one off, putting a new one on, and buttoning that up. Because most people are going to say, the job's over now. This is the sticker to fix this little piece up here, and of course later on probably get a little table for the van, but apart from that, I do think everything will be sort of buttoned up after that sort of thing. You know, with with a van, it's different than a car. A car you can do so much on them and then that's it. But you know, with a van, there's always little things you're trying to improve. But you know, as I said in the live I've done, on this live I was talking to, there's got to be a cut-off point. There's got to be a cut-off point. You only can do so much. I mean, the more you do, as I said, you're not going to get it back. You can spend, well, you know, if you're a builder and you built the van out to a camper van and it's high class and you spent so much on it, well, you might. Like, you know, the person I watch on YouTube, Isaac Turner, that builds buses, used to build buses for a living and used to sell them. Of course, yeah, he used to make profit, but again, he was skilled to do that. Something like this is just for my use to enjoy, to sit down and, you know, I know a lot of you guys, you know, say to me, oh Pete, you know, there's not many people that do have a sofa in their van. This is true. This is very true. I reckon I'm the first one that probably does have one in his van. The reason being because I like to be in comfort when I'm doing my lives and stuff like that. So I do my things that I've got to do, and I relax and I take things easy. And you know, you guys are a part of the team. You're here watching what I do and commenting, and sometimes we have a lot of people watching, sometimes not many, which is understandable, but you do get better and better at doing your lives. And it you know, as I said yesterday in the live I was doing with, or I might have said it off of the live, I can't remember now. The live that I done yesterday, I said to Jeddah, I said to her, for me, when I first started the lives that you people would know, it was very hard for me because I can't read the comments that well, so it does make it very hard for me to do me lives and stuff like that when you don't read the comments. But every time I do a live, I get more and more confident. So I can't say that my confidence is no good. I'm not perfect, but I'm getting there. So you got to bear with me in that respect. That my confidence is good. I'm pretty good now. I'm getting higher confidence instead of lower confidence. You get a higher confidence, you're really at the top of your game. Lower confidence, not at all. So, you know, for people that do want to start a YouTube channel, definitely start a YouTube channel. If that's what people want to do, start a YouTube channel. Edit videos if you want. Don't edit videos. Do yourself. That is the main thing. Do yourself and, you know, enjoy yourself. I do. I sit here and I enjoy myself and think of all the stuff I've done with this van. Believe me, it's a hell of a lot. It's a bloody hell of a lot.
Hey, hey.
But I'm glad I got everything done.
Hi, I'm sorry that I'm a little bit late. There was a massive crash on the highway.
Yeah, no.
Oh my gosh. Hello. I had to come from Coomera because I had an appointment. Cindy.
Down.
Hi.
Down.
Hi.
Oh,
Why are you barking?
what a day we had yesterday.
I'm gonna... Do you have new tyres?
We went for the new ones. We put new ones, and I'm glad I did because there was a real shit show about that too.
Oh my god! But I'm not even gonna lie, they look good.
The other ones I'm going to get you to put them on your Facebook if you can to sell them.
Okay, yeah.
I've got them on the other channel. They're out the back. I've already taken photos of them. I just want to put them on someone else's Facebook so we can sell them and get rid of them.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. That's no problem.
I put the price for $600, negotiable. which was
And
lucky.
that's for all 4, hey?
It's for all 4.
Yeah.
Reason being, because when I went yesterday to get the tyres, got new shockies fitted, so when you bounce,
Yeah.
it doesn't bounce as much.
Nice.
There's a video on TikTok
Yeah.
of the mechanic explaining how bad the shocky was.
Oh, your original one.
It would not come up. It was
Oh,
just,
really?
she was jammed solid.
Oh.
And I found a new mechanic. I'm going to this guy for my servicing, everything. Because my mechanic apparently done the worst wheel alignment the guy has ever seen. Those tyres, if I didn't change the tyres and just done the shockers and kept on driving,
Yeah.
I didn't know. But he took it for a drive and said, you were pulling to one side, you would have gone into the traffic.
Oh my god, really?
So I spent $85 extra,
Yeah.
which has left me with $11 in the bank, but that's cool, because I've got 110 in my pocket, but that's cool.
Okay,
Which is a
okay.
budget week.
Yes. When's your next pay?
Week after next,
Okay.
which is okay. I can live with it because TikTok, YouTube is going to pay us too.
Yep, yep.
So it was worth spending what I had to spend on it. Now I've got a peace of mind. I know everything's been checked over.
Yes.
The wheels are dead straight.
Yeah.
There's a video that the man saying that the wheels were like that. One was that side, one was that side.
Okay.
So whoever done the ball joint set the wheels like that.
Yeah,
And
wow.
if we went on the highway or something with it, she would have swerved into a truck or something. So I've given that other mechanic a sack, and I'm sticking with tyre power.
And you told me to go to him.
I told you. Yes, I know. I told you to go to him. No, but if I was going to recommend it, I'd go to tyre power.
Yeah, okay. So they like do tyres and like mechanical stuff
Yes,
as well.
yes.
Oh, okay.
He's got a mechanic there, a Maori man that does servicing. The other guy, I think he's Italian. He's a funny little chap.
Yeah.
He came out yesterday. He said, "You the one with the high ace?" I said, "Yeah." Gee, mate, I've never seen the wheel alignment like that. Jeez.
Oh my god.
I said, I bless you.
Yeah.
I said, the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit.
Well, at least it's all done now.
'Cause I had Jetta with me yesterday. New girl.
Jetta?
Jetta.
Oh, Jetta. Nice.
She's a nurse. She's got ADHD, like I've got.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She's studying to be
That's
a
cool.
top nurse.
Oh,
Registered nurse.
cool, yeah.
The other girl was bloody amazing.
Yeah.
I nicknamed her the girl that gets lost.
Oh, okay.
Because she went up, she didn't have a car, she walked up here, and she walked back down again. I'm scratching my head, I'm
no.
thinking, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
And then this little head pops around the corner. Hey, are you Pete? I said, oh, you're the one. I said to her, I thought you were a schoolgirl.
Looked lost, yeah.
So yeah, it was really.
She must have not seen the little number like 14.
No, she didn't, because I had me garage. I was outside here.
Oh, yeah.
Enough, Cindy.
Well.
Today's voting. Gonna go and vote today.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go and get some wine
Yeah.
with Mum and Dad.
Yeah.
And we're having spaghetti tonight. Mum's done sauce already for us.
Nice.
And I'm gonna do a few videos and talk you through the day that happened yesterday.
Yeah.
And show you all
Yeah.
the
Show
receipts.
me everything.
I've been underneath the van. I've done a video. If you go to TikTok, you see all my videos. I posted them this morning.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And the mechanic got 1,000 views
Oh, wow.
for explaining about his.
My data has been going really slow lately, I think.
So is,
I don't know if it works.
So is this one.
But, so how much were your new tyres?
They were 950. He wanted to charge me $1,000.
Holy
But I
crap.
said to him, no, I said to him, do it for under $1,000.
You negotiated.
The job's yours.
Price, yeah.
I said, all right, Pete, you're a customer, $950.
Yeah.
He said, but I want you to promise me something. He said to me before I left yesterday, I want you to promise me something. If you need any mechanical work,
Come here.
any mechanical, please come here. Because I said to the man that done the shockies, the mechanic, the Maori man, I said to him, he charged me $500 for an engine mount. I said, what? He said, I could have done that for $250.
Really?
He said, and your shockies? How much did you want to charge you for those little small shockies? I said, 1,300. He said, the shockies you got now are that big.
Yeah.
He brought it out and he showed me before he put it on. He said,
Yeah.
the shockies about that bloody big.
That's good.
He said, you got
It
heavy,
is loading too.
you got heavy duty Munros on here.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are money shockies, Munro shockies, and it's beautiful to drive now. Yeah, that's the old shocky. they should go boom like that.
Yeah.
See how slow it was going up?
Yeah.
And he came out and he explained it to every one of us.
Yeah.
And that's the wheel alignment, talking about how bad it was.
Okay.
It was really bad. His name Cameron.
Oh yeah, nice.
He's a really nice person. Mine was right out. He shows you. See, it shows that mine was. See, because mine was pulling right.
Yeah.
And he was so worried about me because I was pulling into a traffic.
Oh no. Did you feel like it was like that though when you were driving?
I did when I took it. Shut up, Cindy. I did when I took it back from the mechanic. I didn't think nothing of it. I thought, well, maybe something's got to get used to it. But anyway, the tyres are out there. We've got to take a picture of them. Had another talk to Harley. I got myself in a bit of trouble because I want both girls to work with me.
Oh my god.
I like them both. So we're gonna see.
Fair enough.
We're gonna see if we can give him each a day. I said, but Thursday's out because that's Rube's day. That's Ruby's day. No one takes that day.
Yeah.
That's her day.
Yeah, if you want it like that, that's fine.
I'm trying to get Maddie to do like her Monday or Tuesday and get someone to get one of their. I do want Jetta to work with me. Yeah. Because she's great. How she.
Raining.
She's great how she, and it's good. That's a good test for these tyres. Because I've got to go to Runaway Bar. Are you going to vote too?
Not today, no.
You're not going to vote?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to. It's good because I'm going to go in the traffic
and test it out, yeah.
I mean, these tyres are about that thick. They're really,
they look massive.
They're really beefy tyres.
Yeah.
Which is good because it fills the guard up, which is good. And they're great. I don't have to settle. I won't tell you what happened yesterday. Doofus here went to the petrol station to top up the tank, right? I was sitting on about nearly half, right? I'm filling up. I'm just filling up. I'm $51 if it ends getting that. And Jetta said, Pete, the petrol. Oh, shit.
Are you spilling it on the ground?
I made a big puddle on the floor because
oh my God.
The pump didn't go click. It kept going. It kept filling up.
Oh my God.
I said
crazy.
I said to Jetta, you got a bucket? I could put it in and take it home with me.
Oh my God. No, that would be a good idea.
Extra top-up petrol. So I filled it up, checked all the fluids this morning. I've topped up the coolant system a little bit from the radiator. Yeah. Just put a bit of fresh coolant in there.
Nice.
Just to keep her, because the mechanic said everything's perfect.
Yeah.
He checked the battery because I said to him the battery.
Oh yeah.
And he said, oh no, your battery's fine.
That's
he
good.
said, next service you come in. I said, well, next service I want to use Pentrite oil for this, the good oil. He said, yeah. He said, I'm going to do your service for $150.
Holy.
I said, that's great. I said, mine charges $250 for a bloody service.
Yeah, so now is your car like in top tier condition? Like is everything done now?
Wouldn't believe. The guy that done the wheel alignment, put the big tyres and the shockies, took it around the block 3 times because I saw him driving past me, and every time he drove past me, it was a bit of a shit stir. Every time he drove past me, he'd go beep beep.
Like my gosh! Yeah,
and it was quite funny to see my car actually someone else driving.
Yeah. I love when I see that, like when someone else is.
I wanted to do a video of it.
That's what it looks like.
I wanted to do a video of it, but he was so fast.
Yeah.
I couldn't get the camera out in time.
Yeah.
And I said to him, goes right. Bloody, I didn't want to get out of this thing. It's so good.
Oh, that's good.
He said, your car is like a new car now.
Yeah.
Your steering is perfect.
So is everything good? No more money needs to be spent on Troy?
The only money that has to be spent later on, maybe $30, a nice table for here.
Okay.
That's it.
Great.
Sticker is coming, I hope, on Monday. I'll take it off, put a new one on.
If there was a table here, though, how would we fit our legs?
I'm going to get a folding.
Like a folding
if I can,
one,
and then put it behind here.
Oh, yeah.
So in case, because I want to do trips to the beach.
Yeah.
You know,
have some lunch.
Have some lunch and just watch the waves go by and take Cindy for a bit of a walk here and there.
Yeah, that would be very nice.
Especially the Spit. I'm a big one for going down the Spit. That was my go-to place, the Spit.
Oh,
so
that's nice.
I want to, now that I've got all this set up.
Sorted.
I'm, it's a relief. It's
Yeah.
I've done a live just now explaining to people
Yeah.
that, watch out when you buy a second-hand Japanese import, because it's going to be a real shit fight to get them into the tip-top condition you want them in. You're going to have to spend at least $4,000 out of your pocket
Yes. Yeah.
to get them where you want.
But hey, at least it's all done now. Everything's good.
Drives like a kitten.
Nice.
Really. I can't even feel it. Mum's going to notice a difference when you go over
Oh
a
yeah,
bump.
true. Yeah.
There's not that.
I'm so keen to
Like that.
I'm so keen to see. Yeah.
It's just, I went over the speed hump, right?
Mhm.
And you know how we used to go over and you used to feel vroom, vroom,
Yeah.
because the shockies weren't working.
Yeah.
The springs were doing all the work.
Yeah.
The shockies were completely buggered.
Yeah.
So now this shocky goes, I went over the speed bump and I forgot it was there and it went, dunk, vroom.
Oh
Like that.
yeah.
Didn't even feel it. It's like being in those Citroens.
Yeah.
When you go over, you
Well,
float.
that's good. Yeah.
It was pretty good.
That's good. They fixed it all up.
Even
for ya.
Jeddah was sitting here going, love the couch. Pretty cool, the couch.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to be proud to be part of the dream team.
Oh my gosh. No, she sounds great.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
But she did do something.
What?
When she went for one of her things, she left her car running for 8 hours on one of her shifts with the motor
Hello.
running. So that was pretty funny. She was telling us that. So that was pretty funny.
8 hours
8
after
hours.
running?
Yeah, when she
How
went.
did it not get stolen?
I know, it was on the street too. She left it running. She was doing one of her shifts and she left it running for 8 hours with the air conditioning on and the wipers on.
Holy
How it
crap.
didn't blow up, 'cause you can't leave a Mazda running for 8 hours.
Oh, she has a Mazda?
Yeah, I had a Mazda. I'm going
Yeah.
to check it out next week. We're talking about
So,
Jeddah
Yeah.
with the Mazda.
So we have to go for voting, you know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You too?
Not today, no.
Not-
Yeah.
I've already put some coolant in the bottle. I topped it up a little bit.
Yes.
Fresh
So I don't
coolant.
know about this one for the kitchen. If he knows,
Don't ask
I
me.
think so.
Don't ask me.
You maybe odd job. That you want, I put it all together. But I can't bend to do
Don't look at me.
some holes.
I can't do holes. If I do a hole, it'll be crooked.
See if we find somebody. in,
No, forget about it, because then I've got to drive
Bunny,
around.
With the kitchen. Maybe he can come in.
We'll
and,
see, we'll see.
Give him something and they do.
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
end